Yes, I did. So I just want to start off by saying I love Detroit. I love my fans. I
What
love
up,
my
Doe?
supporters. Absolutely. I love them. But I was handled terribly at One Mic Comedy Club, and I'm upset for myself and quite frankly for my damn fans too. I did this club for 3 reasons, right? They sold me on the lie that it was, Mike Epps Comedy Club. He's the OG, of course. Me being a stand-up comedian, who wouldn't want to perform in Mike Epps Comedy Club? 2, prior to me going, they told me that Damon Wayans was there. Only for me to get there, right? And see that it was Damon Williams.
Yo, shut up.
I swear to God, I don't know no damn Damon Williams, and I'm sorry, sir, you might be a fine comedian,
That's
but I
funny.
don't know you. They said Damon Wayans. 3, it's a black-owned venue, right? So when I go to Detroit, I usually do MGM, Fox Theater. The very first club I did there was a black-owned club, Punchline. Should have went back there, right? But I did this. Then everybody claimed that they're the owner, right? The manager who claimed to be the owner first, her name is Kimberly Moore. She originally did the deal and tried to change the deal terms many times after the deal was already done. So it was supposed to have been 3 shows. When I saw the tickets was selling for every show but the brunch, right? I went and I seen that she was selling the tickets for $90. Like, are you stupid? No, and then that's not even what the deal was. Per the deal that I signed off on, all tickets were supposed to be sold at $50. So I told her, pull me from the brunch. She canceled altogether because she had no selling point now, right? Trying to make extra money on the side, that don't work with me. Like, why would you try to make an extra $40 on the side? That's not even what we doing here, right? Then it's Mother's Day. That's why they not selling, dumbass. It's $90. Like, what? So every performer has a rider. A rider is the list of things requested by the performer that's supposed to be in the green room when you get there. Nothing from my rider was honored but 3 bottles of liquor. Nothing. And when I communicated this to Kim, she lied and said that my rider was never sent from my manager. But how wasn't my rider sent from the manager when you knew what type of liquor to get me? That was just the easiest for your cheap, lazy ass to do because they right behind the bar. Those bottles was behind the bar. Then after the 9 p.m. show, as I promised, I did a meet and greet. I've been promoting this on the radio. You heard this. This is in all my promos online, everything, right? Some man, random, I don't know who he is. I never met before. He never was in on a deal or nothing. He walks in and he attempts to shut it down. He said, nah, we ain't doing none of that. So my husband, because he was there, he was like, nah, we ain't doing none of what? And who you supposed to be? The guy said, this ish, whatever this is, we don't do no meet and greet. And we going to shut it down. I'm the owner. So Chris said, since everybody the owner, I'm the owner too. And she gonna finish this meet and greet like she been promoting it. And she promised it. I don't know how you never heard nothing about it. And I don't know you to be the owner. You know the owner. So he said, nah, this ain't what we doing. And so he starts walking toward where I'm doing the meet and greet at. So Chris put his arm up like on some stiff arms. So then the guy go from being the owner to, I'm a cop. He said, I'm a cop. I don't advise you to do. I'm a cop. And so he said, all right, that's cool. But this my wife. And I don't know what you walking over toward her for. So he said, you can go get the, no, after that, he said, yo, all right, well, look, I'm securing Michael Comedy Club. Talking about Mike Epps now. Chris just laughed and was like, all right, go get Kim. Go get Kim.
Chris ain't scared of no cop. If you said he was ICE agent, that's...
Yo, shut up, man. Shut up.
So
Go ahead,
the
I'm
guy, officer, owner, security, he went to go get Kim. We continue doing meet and greet. First of all, the guy comes back and he's fussing at my fans, telling them that they have to leave. They like the fans looking like, Detroit ain't they like, nah, we ain't going nowhere. They want to see the drama too, but they like, nah, we paid for a meet and greet, right? So then Kim comes over. This is the person that we've been doing a deal with the whole time. She looks right in my husband's eye, and she says, we never signed off on a meet and greet. We never even knew she was doing this. We can't do this. It's getting too late. It's after 12 o'clock. We can't do this. I wanted to punch her fat ass right in her face, like, lied. How do you lie? I've been promoting this. This is crazy. So now my fans in an uproar because I charge $40 a picture. And they already submitting their money. So Chris like, yo, we gonna do this. So they ain't nobody budging nothing. We finished the meet and greet, right? And then after that, the guy, I wanted to say something to the guy. So he's like,
what guy? The other owner that's a cop.
The owner that's a cop, and he also said he's security. He's like, I just want to let you know that it was horrible communication. Which I said, no, your communication is with Kimberly Moore, or whoever. And I was also referred to the club by some guy named Harry. He's supposed to be an attorney that worked with the club and everything. And according to Mike, according to Kim, who kind of sort of told me this, Mike don't even want nothing to do with the club. But she tried to make it seem like that Mike don't want nothing to do with the club because some other crap. No, he don't want nothing to do with it because this right here, all of this,
It all
man.
falls on him.
After talking to some other people there, it's been so many managers that has come and gone. They don't like the way it's ran. They don't pay people on time. And that was the problem. The real problem was after 12 o'clock, they would have to pay their staff for another
Overtime,
day,
yeah,
right?
day and a half or something.
And they didn't. They wanted to have some type of money, make some type of money off my meet and greet. That's not how I work. That's not what I do. So you can't do that. You know what I mean? So I would. It's a horrible reflection on Mike Epps because even online, according to Google, he is listed as the owner, but he ain't even. Man, that's horrible. I don't advise any other comedian to go here. My fans were upset. I'm upset. I was not treated like Jess Hilarious. I love Detroit way too much to do that. I should have took my ass to the Punchline. That's another black-owned comedy club. But you know, that's more intimate, more small. I would have to do more shows to make them the amount of money that I make now. Like. That was bad.
Well,
Right? Like,
I'm sorry you had that experience. You know, it's not hard supporting black-owned businesses. It's hard supporting terribly ran businesses.